Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. Ball is teed up, Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from the bank. LeJohntay Western to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
180. Yo, come on.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. We're working a couple yards past the line. Tackle made by Chuck Clark.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
180! What is it? Hey, Ozzie! Sit up!
From the gun, Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some daylight through the 40. Keeps himself upright at the 20. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Hey, 88! Pick up 258!
Just throwing to start it off. Roman Wilson reels it in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A pickup of 17. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field. Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Look at how well, even as a QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight and force the throw away.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or two and third down is critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Horn.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
180. Get on. 180. And it's on.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Defender arrives, lost it free, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be second down.
At the 20-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's loaded another one up. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Kyle Decker makes the play. That's one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. Too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
It is so easy to marvel at the sheer amount of distance he threw that football. Can we also take a step back and marvel about the amount of distance covered by that 50 yards down the field? And that's not just it. It's not even about getting there. Once you get there, you got to make the play. He did it. That is job well done.
First down, Steelers.
To the air on first down. Rodgers. Short pass brought in. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he takes it down to the 33. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up. And serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. First down now. Ball at the 33.
26, 319.
Rodgers off the play action. Caught by Washington, left side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
First down throw here by Rodgers. And they haul him to the ground there. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And now they have a first and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. Coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
319. 319.
Will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near
return. It was brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Hey, middle. Hey, one man.
One set up for Lamar. Will cobble together a yard there. Hit applied by Keanu Benton.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Lamar now from the gun. To the left, he's got Royal. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
180. Sit on. 180. Finish it.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line and bring up 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a putting up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. First call here coming from the shotgun. Receiver in motion going left. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Give him 24 on that play for Pittsburgh.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Rodgers going to throw on first. Complete right side to Washington. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Pat Surtain, hauling him to the ground. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have 3rd and 4 to start out. Going for it with Warren. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Corliss Wakeman out there again to punt this away. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Come on, Doc. 180. Finish up.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play. That
brings up 2nd and 9.
Yo. Finish up.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Arroyo on the catch. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Mitchell off the pistol give. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, take 26.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing. Recently, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's second and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. This is a heater going deep. And that's sent to the ground by the defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
And pushing the tight end over. Rodgers going to throw here, third down. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And they're all the way across. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. First and 10 now from the 46. Warren here from the gun. Works his way through a tackle. Ooh, he made most of that one. Didn't he give him 9 yards on that first down carry?
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Warren once more. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. They'll get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
50. Hey, you block over here.
First down. Here's Rodgers. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. He's taken in by Washington. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third and 2, Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Would have been a 45-yarder, but instead the offense staying out there. They're going for it on 4. Now throw again. Rodgers. That's Cox. He's got Washington. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Trying an inside give to Warren. A solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really...
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he brings this one back. Touchdown Baltimore off the pick 6. Here's Luke for the point after. He connects on the extra point try. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Steelers 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers coming back after the pick. Makes the grab downfield. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A pickup there of 39. Man, the Steelers have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at, for instance, field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Rodgers from the gun. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On 2nd and 10 now, Rodgers has him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
To the air on 3rd and long. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing a 4th down. Boswell able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
Rasheen Ali on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
At their own 36-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10.
Hey. Middle. 180. Sit up.
Looking to throw. Taking a shot deep here. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. Flush down now to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be forced out, but a nice gain before he was on what's going to be the final play of this 2nd quarter. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. A run from Warren here. Start the 3rd. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Now here's Rodgers. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Now Rodgers on this 3rd and short. It's caught by Wilson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
Exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Warren running between the tackles. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Goes to the hurry up here. Off play action. Here's Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
It's third and long. Here's Rodgers. They want him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. The Steelers set to punt it. Takes it in at the 26. They can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, Ozzie! Hey, get on! Get on!
Going wide, we're seeing a run to start this series. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Elijah Arroyo, the target on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Hey, Ozzie! Sit up!
Here he goes, third and long. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Run it in! Back one. 50!
To throw, Rodgers. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's got his man. This is Austin. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Steelers first down. 2 yards on the play.
Offense is set. First and 10. Throwing again here. It's Rodgers. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Counterplay here, Warren. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Really 2 elements needed to hit big on this play, Kate. Number 1, you got to sell it. Right? You really got to sell and get that defense moving. And then secondly, you got to execute. You got to get a body on a body so that running back can get loose.
Hey, 26. 26.
First down throw here by Rodgers. And this is going to call incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. And we've got to regroup for second down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
And it's 4th down.
Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. From 37 yards in the right hash. Boswell able to knock it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here's Western on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Hey, report. Go.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
180! 13. Yo.
Air it out on 3rd. He put everything he had into this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
47-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
30, 58, 26.
They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Offense in the hurry up here. Rodgers set to pass. This is Metcalf working that right side. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. A gain of 26 yards there. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. On the ground with Warren. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Go. 319. Number 50.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Ali to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. The defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Go ahead.
Back to throw it. He had it for a moment. Great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Alpha, sit hard. 180. Sit hard. 180. You change it. You. 180. And shot. 13.
Desperation. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Chuck Clark has it. Into the house he goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Point after upcoming, this for a 2-score lead to potentially clinch the win. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers push the lead to 2 scores now.
Ravens 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Ali to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
180. Sit hard. 180. Sit hard. 180.
Jackson trying again after the pick. Well, the Premier League got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Oh, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Throwing again is Lamar. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Hey! No, we changed it.
Jackson now on 3rd. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. This is caught inside the 15. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens cut the lead down to just 2.
23. Ravens 21.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
They
like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
On first down, Warren. And it'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To throw is Rodgers. It's a screen play to Warren. He takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
Complete to Jaylen Warren. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
So now here's 3rd and 5. He's back to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So out now comes the punter. Corliss Waitman will kick it away. Direct snap to the up man. He's going to push for it. And the fake works to perfection. He's got the first down.
That's just a great job by the special teams unit to see an opportunity and go take advantage of it. Get another set of downs. And really the key to all of that, Kate, is you got to sell it. And they do. They sell it beautifully. Defense not prepared for it at all.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
319.
The gift here to Warren. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Steelers have a first down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
This is Warren, headed right. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Lining up to take a knee on second down. Drawn up for it. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Baltimore.